Hey, Robin, how are you? Hello, everybody. Quick stop off here at the post office to mail out some hard copies to some of the people who are not computer literate. Drop off some of their reports for having checked their locations over the last couple weeks. Out here today, yeah, it's raining a little bit. Out here today, as we switched up with day volunteer so that I can meet with a contractor later on this afternoon and evening. We're going to be doing a little bit of work on the pool house remodel project, so my schedule required a change up here. Vance, how are you, Vance? Florida checking in. Florida's in the house. How's things in Florida today? Kristen? I hate the noise the wipers make on the windshield. Yeah, it is 64 degrees here, and I actually have my jacket on for the first time in a long time. I wear this little knitted cap, and once I put it on in the fall, it pretty much doesn't even come off when I'm in the house. I just wear it until spring. Love this little hat. You don't even know you're wearing it. It's just loose, but yet it keeps the top of your head nice and toasty. West Virginia in the house. This Red Roof Inn here got robbed. No, it didn't get robbed. Let me take that back. The Red Roof Inn was was being used in a way not by the ownership or management, but by people staying in a room for some robberies. That's what I meant to say. So what their setup was a young, very attractive young lady would post on a social media app that she was looking for a date. Well, every guy in the area that found that ad would reply back, and she would invite them to meet with her at that Red Roof Inn. And when the gentlemen callers would arrive for what they assumed to be a date, the door would open and they would be pulled inside and they would be robbed of all of their belongings, cash, cell phones, and whatever of value the individual had. And then they would be kicked out the door. Now, I've never robbed anyone, and I'm not a thief. But I have to tell you that if I ever was going to do that, I don't think I would invite them into the hotel room that I was staying at and rob them there and then just kick them out of the room and expect not to be caught. Wipers off. I can't stand that noise. So it looks like we're getting Repaved Road, where they really made good time taking out the old pavement. Didn't look like this time yesterday. They must have spent all night doing this. Hey Paula, how are ya? Paula in the house. Gonna run over to the east side here really quick. Check on a piece of property that I need to get a set of eyes on. It's been a while. See if it needs some lawn maintenance, and to just make sure that people haven't vandalized it. Then we'll get into our normal routine. For those of you that are just joining us, let me tell you that I'm on a little bit earlier today. Well, actually, a lot of bit earlier, because I switched with the day volunteer because I have to meet with the contractor who's going to be doing some work in my pool house bathroom later on this evening. That looks like they've made it to right here. So that's still not a bad stretch of street to have the top 4 inches of blacktop removed from in 24 hours. Pretty impressive. So I guess I'll have a fresh layer of blacktop on top of it before the snow flies, which is a good thing because we can definitely. This is Jefferson Street that I'm on here. Jefferson Street is the main drag that's just north of our village. This is where, if you need anything, this is where you come to get it. If you need medication, if you need to visit with a doctor, if you need your tire fixed, this is where you go. Half a mile outside of our village. Yeah, so we're gonna make a quick check of this property, and then we'll get back over and we'll be right back over in the village in a matter of minutes. Man, are you into IT stuff? Is that what you do? You had to rescue a message? So I take it you're IT? My battery isn't being charged for whatever reason. Don't know why I have it plugged in the charger. It says my phone is down to 10% battery. Well, so it does look like they have dumpsters on site here. This building caught on fire about 6 months or so ago, and it looks like they're just now getting back over here and doing some insurance gutting and remodeling on it. It'd be good to see this building put back into use. So looks like the property is okay. Looks like someone's there working on it, so I will report that for them. No, you're an actor. That's funny. he would be joking. There's a lot of people I know that have many talents, probably more so than the actual professionals that do what their talent level allows them to, but for whatever reason, that's just not their gig. So, yeah, I totally believe that, Matt. So I guess we got a pretty good storm about to blow through this way too, so, or blow this way, blow through this way. God, if I can untie my tongue today. It's like my mouth wants to say things, but my brain doesn't want to process the correct verbiage. What's wrong with me today? All right, so that property is checked on. I'll report that. Now we're back in the village. And let me get my stuff going here. I'm going to meet with a different contractor at 2 o'clock my time, which is in about 50 minutes, to look at a parking lot that I need some additional gravel put in and then spread around. It's a very large parking lot. It looks good out here. This is the park I check every night. I see that there's a random guy sitting here. Just have the camera look at that guy for a minute. Random guy sitting there enjoying lunch. Nothing wrong with that other than that. Looks good. Nothing happening on the playground. Looks good. Hello. Welcome, Carmen. Debbie is with us as well. Debbie in the house. Welcome, everyone. Village Watch Patrol. We're out just doing our normal patrol, making sure the village is safe. And everyone is out and about at work, leaving their houses unattended. We do a mid-morning, mid-afternoon patrol, as well as several PM patrols. And that's what you're watching. If you're new to the stream, please hit that like and share button. Don't forget to follow us. Well, we always like people to follow us. Hey, Debbie. Yep. Deb, I switched with one of the volunteers, so so I can meet with a contractor later on today. Because he's open, I won't patrol back there, but I will go take care of some other business with the gentleman. So y'all talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. verbal update is complete. Now, when the businesses are open during the daytime, not a whole lot that has to be done there, other than just updating them verbally on what we have found when we're out here in the PM. So it's good to work a day shift every now and again so that we can communicate with those people that we look out for. So that's done. Still having issues with my phone not charging up properly. I don't know what that's about. So if the video should just die out on us once the phone recharges, then I will, if I'm still out here, I will start another video. So, if I'm not talking, I do apologize. My eyes are looking at 1,000 different things here as I'm driving around. So, if I pause in my statements, it's because I'm focused temporarily on something that I need to be looking at. But anyway, what are all of your plans for the rest of the day? Our local PD department looks like our 5 boys are out and about doing their thing. I think so. Either that, or I think when you're live streaming and your battery reaches a certain level, the live stream power demand pulls more off of the cell phone's battery than it can charge, if that makes sense. Yeah, I do have some at home. Hi Ernie, how are you? I do have some at home that I have to replace, and I replace my cell phone cables maybe 2-3 times a year because I use them a lot. And I've noticed that my smartphone, the battery on the smartphone, my iPhone, doesn't last very long anymore. Even if I'm not using it, and all of the apps are closed that I'm not using, it will, yes it is, Blake. It's very quiet here during the daytime. Our focus during the day is mostly residential. We will do a lot of residential stuff during the day because most everyone is out and about at work, leaving their homes exposed, while the businesses are open. So we don't spend a lot of time going to all of the businesses. We just focus on 2 or 3 of them. And then the rest of the time is spent in the residential areas during the day. Look at this guy's yard. Can you guys see this guy's yard? Hey, I'm all for having a yard ornament or 2. What are your thoughts on those yard ornaments? I don't know if you can see in the very back there. He's got like another 100 of them in his backyard. And they're not for sale. They're for his enjoyment. As long as I'm here, right next to this other one that really doesn't require patrol during the day. As long as I'm right here, I just check on it as well. I see the gate is open, which isn't uncommon during daytime hours, so nothing to report there. This road is crap. I froze up for a second. Maybe I went into a bad area, who knows. Yep, I see 3 people in there, so that's okay. Alright, we'll finish our residential area, hopefully in enough time before I have to meet with my parking lot contractor. Man, this road is nuts. When you gotta drive off-road to miss road hazards, it's time to fix the road. Here, look at the potholes ahead of me. Look at this road. Look at this road. This road is terrible. And this is the good part. This is the good part of this road. It hurts more than my cable. My back hurts driving down this road. 2x4s with nails sticking out of it, laying in the road. I don't know. It's like the village, and I love my village. The village just, they don't care about that road. It is what it is. They just put up a sign that says travel this road at your own risk. It's not like they can't afford it. Yeah, and he would be correct, Blake. He would be absolutely correct. This village has plenty of dough and could easily fix that road. But if you look at it from their perspective, that if they did fix it with the few heavy trucks that uses it, it would look that way again in a year and a half. So. Yeah, you're usually sore the few days after being rear-ended because your body is laxed and it's not expecting a jerk or sudden trauma. Then when you're rear-ended like that and it jerks your body forward and then backwards and you tense up with fright, then every muscle in your body is going to be sore for a week. So yep, I'm sure he'll have some tenderness. Back out here to this residential patrol now. Those businesses are done that we had to knock out. See a couple remodels going on. So you see some things in the day, obviously, that you don't see in at night. So it really helps you when you're out and about and doing the PM patrols and you see something that you're not used to seeing or normally see. Having done a patrol during the day hours helps you understand what may be happening when you're not out and about. Over here. The guy behind me that you see passing me now seems to think that 45 miles an hour is okay in a 30 mile an hour speed zone. So when I see that, I just kind of pull over, let them pass. Everything's looking good out here. I am starting to see more people decorate for the Halloween season. That's a good thing. Here's our school on our left. This is what the school looks like here in the day. The teachers park. So we just gotta make sure that no one's messing with any of the educators' vehicular devices. It's one of Rockdale's finest cars. Back of the school, some more educators' cars. It's 1:30. I've got about 20 minutes where I have to be over there. Got a lot. Check on our friendly senior's garage. See if he has it open or closed. This is Cat Alley, folks. You get a view of Cat Alley during the day, huh? See if we can get a view of all the cats during the day. You know, I'm a retired sheriff's deputy, so I'm no longer actively doing that. We are a Village Watch patrol service, and we certainly report crimes. I'm still friends with a number of law enforcement individuals, so in the event that that I should see something, there goes a kitty cat right there. In the event that I should see something, I can certainly text a buddy of mine who could be right at my side in a number of minutes.